Man, I swear, some of these employers are the dumbest mofos you ever want to see. Once again, this is Chris Rhodes, founder and CEO of Water Wine Kenya. I'm driving into my 9 to 5 as I begin to make my transition into 1000% full-time with Water Wine. And I just got to thinking, like, my current employer is stupid as hell. If they knew the type of expertise or value, let me go that way. If they really value the expertise that I bring to them, and if they knew what I'm doing internationally, they would absolutely have to say, like, why are we putting this man in this position? He is clearly in a leadership position. And I've held leadership positions in corporate life. I'm reflecting on, like, my boss is in the midst of leaving right now. So he gave his, I guess, his 2 or 3 week notice about 3 or 4 days ago. And a lot of people are asking me, like, are you going to go for the position? Are you going to go to the position? I'm like, no, absolutely not. One, I'm no longer just a manager. And two, I've held leadership positions in the past. So there's no need for me to do that. And I kind of think about all of the people that's out there now that's either one, looking for a job, or two, in a position that, or in a role, I should say, in a role that's really not tailored to them. And how a lot of these companies, they're looking for good talent, but yet they have great talent underneath their nose and they don't want to do anything to cultivate it. It's mind-boggling and crazy to me. That's one of the reasons why I started Water Wine, right? So if you didn't know, I already own my software company. I sold my software company, started working contract. Turn the music down. Started working contract positions after I sold the company. Of course, I was working contract through my company, through my US-based entity. And it's just amazing of how these companies don't recognize the talent that they have. And when I was working through a lot of these contract positions, you know, I was seen as the fixer for a lot of these past companies. And I've had a few opportunities to where they've asked me to come on board and whatnot. And, you know, at that time in my life, I just wasn't ready to dive into corporate America. But like I said, I look at all the challenges, and I can't wait to where I'm fully 100% with Water Wine Kenya, to where I can talk more freely about my experiences, both at this company and both other corporations that I've been with, of how, you know, especially from an Afro-American standpoint, they always want to discredit or discount what you're saying, and they also want to try to put you down. And I was in a call on yesterday, and I guess my director tried to discredit one of the things that I was talking about, and I politely had to check him in the meeting. And and what makes it so bad, this is a reoccurring theme with this guy. Like, I politely have to check him, and when I check him, he doesn't say anything. So it's very annoying to where you're working for somebody or working with somebody that really doesn't know their craft and their trade. And then when you have to check them every so often, you know, it's very annoying and frustrating. I'm quite sure there's a lot of folks that can relate to that. But yeah, tell me what you think in the comments. Have you had to have a boss to where you've politely had to check them, or you're in a corporate, you're at a job now, right, to where they don't really value your expertise and really don't value what you bring to the company, but yet they're looking for all the answers in all the wrong places when you are the answer. Let me know what you think. Tell me about it. Bye.